Hey, Akawaha Boy rocks. It's Thunderegg Thursday. If you watched the video last Tuesday, you know that I spent a day at McDonald Ranch on a Prineville powwow field trip. I had been there before. I had not been able to pick up nodules like you saw on Tuesday, so that was really cool. And when I went to the Thunderegg bed, I hadn't had much practice at all getting Thundereggs out. Still haven't had a lot comparatively, but it's kind of difficult to me to get the whole eggs out of their bed. So that was my goal for this stop, was to get at least one nice good egg that I could cut and polish out of that bed as a representation of it. So let's head back out to Central Oregon for McDonald Ranch stop number 2. Okay, this is the Thunderegg area. I've been here before. The pickings are usually pretty slim, but I'm gonna go see what's going on. There's some people digging. A lot of people digging.
No closing, you have to work. And then
Okay, still working this big egg. Trying to get this to crack out of here. Alright, I'm at least 30 to 45 minutes working on this thing. So, it's coming along. Alright, I finally made some headway in through the top of this thing. So, maybe there's light at the end of the tunnel. Alright, so there's where the egg was. Sitting like that. So, hour or so. Got that out of there. In the process, got a couple little ones. And that's going to be it for the Thundereggs for me. I'm going to the wood pit. One of the many gorgeous views here at McDonald Ranch. They're a little hidden by clouds, but the Cascade Mountains across the valley, just gorgeous out here. Alright, I'm done at the egg pit. I got my one good egg and a couple little ones. I'm getting tired, hungry. I'm gonna be headed to the wood pit, probably eat a PB&J and dig some petrified wood. Alright, this is the material from the McDonald Ranch. A Thunderegg bed. I think this one is also called green eggs and ham. Kind of see why. This one I actually think might have gotten misfiled. I think that might be a Choco Thunderegg. One of the beds I went to there, but we're going to cut it and see. Then I had various pieces. This is just, just a rhyolite ball. This is kind of cool. This is one of the things you can end up with there. The Thunderegg bed is very near the angel wing bed, so there's a lot of crossover in the look of the material. This is super light too. It's just rhyolite. I don't think I'm going to be able to cut this. It's got petroidal on this side and then this here. I don't think there's any real value in cutting it. It just looks kind of cool like it is. That feels like it might have some agate in it. This I think is going to be just a ball of rhyolite. It's super light. This one's pretty good and heavy. And then this is the one you saw me in the video spending so much time getting out. It's really nice and solid feeling. So I'm hoping this is my one really good egg from McDonald's Ranch green eggs and ham. So it's time to do some cutting. Okay, here's my cut stuff out of the McDonald's Ranch box. So I'll start with these three. I definitely had misfiled them. I knew they didn't look quite right, but there is some variation there in that bed. So this one, I'm not really sure. Might even be a Richardson opal bed that didn't really opalize. This one is going to be a little Friend Ranch egg, I think. This telltale little black tint in the agate is a dead giveaway for Friend Ranch. And then this one I think is from one of the beds in the Ochocos. Sort of looks a little bit Friend Ranch-ish. So maybe. Okay, so now these two from McDonald's. This is the one I spent so much time getting out and I had high hopes for. And it is kind of representative of the location, I think, but not a great looking egg. This one, much better. There we go, finally focus. That's some thick green moss in that egg. So that is really kind of pretty. Now neither one of these is going to polish up on the sander because it's all too fractured up. Just as I was washing this one off with the garden hose on low pressure, pieces were falling off. So neither one's going to be a polished specimen unless I try and stabilize them or something. So probably this half will go unpolished in my display. So those are really the two Thundereggs I brought back from McDonald's Ranch from the Thunderegg bed, but that was only one of 4 stops on that ranch that day. Okay, that was stop number 2 at Friend Ranch, the Thunderegg bed. Didn't bring much back, didn't stay a long time, but I got a couple of decent examples of the mediocre quality Thundereggs that they have there. Of course, there's some really nice ones that come out of there. They're just not so many of them, but still got a couple more spots. One I may not really put a video out on because I didn't do much there, but the petrified wood that I have already shown a little bit of, I actually took some video there, the collecting area, so you will see that still. So I will see you next time.